Hello, friends. Shadow here. We're back in No Man's Sky, but today I'm bringing you a project so big it could revolutionize the way we play the game. I'll be showing off how to use it and how it relates to you in game while the Voyagers Haven and I discuss their creation, its future plans, and just how the map works.
It uses software called 3JS to make a 3D model for the No Man's Sky. We found out the exact parameters of how the game lays everything out, and the entire galaxy is broken up into regions, and that's the like glyph coordinates. We were able to map out the 4096 by 256 by 4096 box. So it's someone described it as a pizza box, and
Oh,
they're not
yeah,
in.
yeah. I saw that. Sorry.
So it kind of is like a pizza box. The Our want for the map is for basically different communities to be able to use it and to upload their own region of occupied space or multiple regions of occupied space, because it allows you to go in there and change the region names and upload specific planets and systems. And it's not 100% mirroring how No Man's Sky does it, because they got some secret information for how star systems
Which
are generated in a region.
technically we got that information, but we can't use it
But
because it's proprietary.
Wow.
It's
yeah,
not
so
not legal to use it.
Bummer.
we use our own. They use a 256 hash procedural generation, so we kind of made our own in the same way. So it's not like if you put in your systems in and you look at it, it's not going to be exactly similar to what you see in game, but it does the same thing.
Okay.
I feel like I don't know. It'll be complicated, but hopefully if we get enough of Hello Games' attention, I was talking with Ekimo about it, and I don't know that it's completely realistic, but I'd like to be ambitious anyway, since a lot of what we're doing is ambitious. I was hoping that maybe if we get the attention of Hello Games, we could end up using their procedural generation.
Do you think that at some point ever you would be able to implement more of a live version? Because I was telling about the shaders thing and like um, builds, people being able to input their builds, having this and then putting the layering aspect, between, was it blenders or shaders? Shaders, right? That does the the layering on the globes that you were talking about the other day.
The shaders.
Shaders, yeah.
Blender is to like make the 3D scenes.
Okay. So would you implement both of them? Is that what you were trying to talk about the other day?
Are you talking about like the 3D rendition of the planets and like
Yeah.
uploading the bases on them?
Yes.
So I don't I don't know 100% on like the exact way I would implement it, but it would be some sort of, I guess, scanning of the planet, because the planet has constant data on your RAM. Like it
Right.
doesn't go to your save files. That's how the game stays so small. Is most of the game is actually on your PC running on there. So to do like half of what I would want to do for that, it would have to be active RAM reading to see if the planet has like updated data for bases, and
Okay.
then just no idea, but see if I can capture that data somehow and then just upload it into.
Do bases go through the discovery services?
They have to.
Yeah, that's probably where you'd have to grab the info from, and it'd probably have to be on upload, wouldn't it?
Yeah. It would either be on upload or just find it as like a structure, because if after it's uploaded, it's available to all multiplayers. So if the game
Exactly.
is
That's what I would.
running, then I could probably just grab it from there, as long as the base was uploaded to the multiplayer server. But no idea what type of data structure that looks like, if I could even upload a structure.
But wouldn't it be
I was
cool?
It would. I mean, what I was thinking is like doing some sort of um blender idea, I don't think it would be that hard to make the buildings in game in Blender, and then just you can convert the Blender to a GLSL file, which is the shaders I was talking to you about the other day,
Okay.
and then just put it over top of the planet. Like find the latitude longitude coordinates of it and just
Right on top.
Would you be able to do it in a mod like it wouldn't be completely live at first, but in a mod like format where if they're in the system or if they upload their base, if they have that mod, that it would automatically register to our map?
See, that's what I'm talking about, in a game like Light No Fire, where it's like you have to constantly be watching it. If you had your stuff like loaded up with the mod and then it input that stuff into the game, then you could, I mean,
Yeah.
obviously for No Man's Sky 2, you could then, you got the mod, you got the app, you can go into the thing and just look at your stuff right there as it stands with the server running and things happening there. I mean, I have no
Which
idea
is
how it
one
works.
of
I just like to think that everybody can work magic, that I have no idea how it works in reality.
um it probably wouldn't be super hard because of the way the discovery services work. It would just be figuring out how to actually get it to cross over from the mod to our map, which we have with the mod that he made recently. We have something that already ports it over. I don't know if it would
Right,
be able to use the
that's what
same
gave me
structure for
part
that.
of the idea was when you were talking about
I
how you
can
could just pull it from the in-game. I'm like, wait, you could really do even more with that.
I
Yeah.
mean, you could actually do this. This actually, the more I think about this, the more it actually seems possible. You would have to have basically a drone player stay in system that has the mod read active RAM of the player in there, and then whenever other people around them just play the game and update the multiplayer,
So
the
is it time to
discovery.
make our own bot?
I could see people doing that. That would be something I would do. Have, I
Yeah,
mean,
literally,
I got
literally just
extra
like
consoles. I would just plug one into nothing, have it,
yeah,
get it logged into that spot and then just leave
If
it running.
because the extractor mod already links to the game whenever you open it because it uses the No Man's Sky Python. Monkey
hear me
Man
now.
and Masteral made that.
We
Okay.
could technically, technically, we could probably make our mod accessible to, or it wouldn't be a mod at that point, our program accessible to fucking console players. Because I know we were talking about having trouble making a mod for console as well for the system upload. But if we make it is there a way to make it a bot?
Would be
It would
awesome
have
if
to be
there
a
be a
service
way for
mod.
them to make it in the game.
That would be cool.
I
That would be really
know,
cool.
Dude,
right?
if we could
Um,
get like a custom AI or API endpoint in the game that I could pull from, oh my God, I could do so much with
I
that.
know. I'm dreaming big, guys, here. I think it would be so cool, but we gotta, we gotta get their attention.
so, Ekima, would it be possible to have our system upload run through a bot or no? Because the bot that Mistral uses works through the anomaly most of the time because it is the actual link to multiplayer in the game.
I mean, I would have to figure out how the fuck he does that because the bot connects. I'm pretty sure the service bot connects to your game via multiplayer and then hooks to your game via No Man's Sky Python, and then that's how it's able to change its files because it literally has to change your RAM files for it
Yes,
to work.
the bot is doing its own automatic save editing.
It would be really cool, like in Light No Fire, to implement the same kind of thing. Where
Oh,
Dude, I
people,
can't wait for it to come
where,
out.
right?
yeah, we
Where,
already have plans to do that.
I should have known better, huh? Um,
They've been through.
what's up? Like people could actually go in the app or whatever the website and like check their system out, especially in games where like if Light and Fire is going to be one of those where like it's always open and somebody always has to be kind of like watching your stuff in your system. It would be awesome to be able to implement something like
I have a
this
lot
into
of
that,
projects, but that doesn't seem entirely impossible.
right? I did have another question, really important question. The data that gets put into the map. So let's say I
Mm.
go in, hold on, I gotta go back here. And then I'm gonna add a new system. And what am I looking at? Add planets. Okay. So, like keyword search. Let's say I want to find, okay, for instance, something that I searched for like over a week for was a frozen planet with floating islands. I found one on accident. My computer crashed. I had a million screenshots, no glyphs, right? Because I was in picture mode. It was so
Mm.
pretty and I lost it. And it took me over a week every day after work logging in and just systems, every frozen planet checking. It was mortifying. But anyways, I was thinking, wouldn't it be cool for some kind of keyword search? Like let's say I'm looking for frozen planet with floating islands, right? Boop boop boop. Would you ever be able to implement something like that into your map where or like a bubble planet with blue sky, where somebody would put in their notes, maybe talk, if somebody happened to put in their notes, this is what the planet looks like or this is what it's about, would you be able to extrapolate that data to find those kind of places?
If they're like searching.
Yeah.
Yeah, keyword search for, especially for biome types. If people input biome types, we should be able to do it. We have keyword search for names right now, for like system names and stuff.
Yeah.
As long as people are inputting that information, we should be able to implement something to search for it.
Cool. See that that would be a whole nother area that people could utilize.
Oh
Instead of
yeah.
just putting their information in there and that's cool. Like I want to pull out of it. I want to look at this system, because like and being able to put the pictures on there is awesome. I want to do one video clip where I upload basically everything possible. So like the file picture, base location, notes on the planet, the fauna, whatever. I remember that when I was clicking, other things came up, and I was like, shit, I don't know.
Um,
Um,
Ekimo, is there a way to sort by biome eventually? Like, if people are inputting that information, would there be a way to, say, have a tab for frozen planets? So if you didn't want to, search up the word frozen for a lazy individual like me, you could click a tab and it would show you just a list of frozen planets.
yes,
Yeah, that I mean the way the data is held right now is in SQL. So as long as as long as people put in the information somewhere, I don't know if I actually have a tab for biomes just yet in the wizard, but you can put it in the notes. Actually, no, there is a biome, I think.
I was
no,
like,
As long as
there's flora, fauna, sentinel, base location, and notes. You should make a tab for the biome. A little like click down, boom.
mhm,
Here's the kind. I'm just saying,
it- there's a
please.
couple more like uh specific input that I want to add to the wizard. I just haven't done it yet. Um, but with with that being said, anything that gets inputted into the wizard, even inside the notes, can be like a specific phrase that you search up.
I think that if it's a drop down, people are more likely to put the information in there.
Hmm.
Especially, well, I know for myself, when I saw the flora fauna, and I was like, I didn't even think of that, and then I felt a little bad, and then like, I gotta have that information. So if it was like a drop down, people might feel guilty and then put it in there.
I'm assuming eventually you're going to separate the biome input from the notes, Ekimo.
Yep.
Yeah.
A search function would be amazing.
Well, we were thinking about making a service bot for the map.
Yes, do it. I don't know what it means, but I'll use it. But also, I need to learn how to get mods on my computer. That's
It would
Panthro.
Cool.
it would essentially do everything that we're doing kind of separately all at once. So like the mod for like system upload would be in the service bot. The capturing planet data to make the 3D like shaders would be in there. Um, just like possibly admin tools for Star and I to use if we ever go down and actually make any sort of like edit per mods. Like it would kind of be like the central point of what Mistral did, but for us.
Nice, nice. I'm just here to promote the hell out of this and on my channel, and then to give it to anyone else to promote so that everyone, including Mr. Murray himself, will catch wind of it.
You
So,
Dude, that'd
are
be so fucking
phenomenal.
cool if they could.
Thank you so much.
I mean, I just feel like there's such potential for even beyond what we're working on right now. And so,
So our goal is everything.
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 Exactly. We
We
want
wanna
this shit in the game. Sean
Yeah,
Murray,
basically.
please. Please.
like I think it would be cool to have like an actual scanner or like
Yes,
like a
like
scanner module, an upgrade module that would like if you scan with your freighter and your freighter has this upgrade module, it could
Oh, that
automatically
would be so cool.
exactly, exactly. And then people
Dude,
could go on the
imagine
map and like,
imagine it could be like a DLC upgrade or a update where they
upgrade.
literally just add a purple system planet upgrade where it goes with the autophage. And they are the ones that are just like, oh yeah, this is like a new level um of scanning that goes to a community database since you all have found us now.
And see, what I wanted to do is try to figure out how to use the Wonder projectors to project something into the game because it obviously pulls like actually loaded assets, or at least it pulls the mesh and the texture from whatever planet or uh, creature or flora you add as a wonder, and it projects that. So like it can use assets to project, and I'm wondering if somehow we can get the image of our map as an overlay that we could insert as a replacement for one of the wonder projector uh, images.
There's so many cool
I'm
things that
trying to see if we can make a wonder projector project our map.
That'd be epic as fuck, kind of like the planet projector thing or whatever that you can put in your base.
Exactly. I want to see,
Just
or that table that
fucking-
they have. If we could make a table with our map on it that spins around.
oh my God, that would be
But yeah,
fucking
what about the
awesome.
suit? You know?
There's so many places to go with such an awesome idea. Well, I most certainly am going to be in the map and often. I've got weekly upload videos planned where we'll find new star systems to chart. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any updates with the map. And also, don't forget to join the Voyagers Discord. If you haven't noticed, I have it linked just over there. And be sure to stay tuned for a new series that I'm working on where I'll be training with a Sith Lord from one of my favorite No Man's Sky communities. I'm going to be beefing up my combat skills. We won't tell him, but I think he's going to have his work cut out for him. Anyways, see you all soon.